alright, but who are you? Just a nut nigga with a strap. It don't take rocket science to shoot. You don't know shit about getting bricks out, you probably still work true for true. You don't know shit about on your blood cause you paid your bills with all that loot. How about your baby about to be born and he don't got Pampers, wipes, or food? How about your mama fucking your best friend and y'all both just finished school? But it's okay, she thinks it's cool. You're in her way, it's time you move. And you just paid all her damn bills, so you feel like a fool. So what do you suggest I do? You think you know, you got no clue. So please don't tell me what you think I ain't been through. I don't give a fuck, they don't like me. They don't like me. They don't like me. I say I don't give a fuck, they don't like me. They don't like me. They don't like me. Oh no, I don't give a fuck, they don't like me. They don't like me. They don't like me. Sorry, I don't give a fuck, they don't like me. They don't like me.
Welcome to AJ's Den. You know, I went on vacation, lost my voice, I tell you, and I didn't record Monday. The reason why I didn't record is because how you hear me a little graspy now, I couldn't talk on Monday. So usually anybody who's following me, they know that I come on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 10 to whenever I'm finished. And excuse me, I'm going to be doing this, clearing up my throat so y'all can understand me. I've been on vacation for 2 weeks, and I'm back to talk about all the situation. But if people know me, and if you've been following me, I still kept in tune of what was going on in all around the nation. I was posting a lot of articles on my Facebook and my Twitter account. Some on Instagram, but mostly on my Twitter and my Facebook. Again, I gave my, you have to request before you come on any of my, because I don't allow anybody on any of my social media, not anybody. It's just, I can't allow ignorance on any of my Facebook or Twitter. I don't care you have your opinion, but when you start going beyond your opinion and start threatening and doing stuff like that, then I have a problem with it. Excuse me again. So, if you do want to send out a request on my Facebook or my Twitter, it's Anton Johnson 1459 at AT&T.net. Or you can look up Rebirth, the Rebirth. That can bring up on Google my blogging as well. ANTOINJOHNSON 1459 at ATT.net. That's on Facebook or Twitter. You can look it up. But I want to get right on into this. I was watching about Donald Trump had the audacity to go into, he didn't go into Milwaukee. He went in, yeah, he did. He went into Milwaukee, but he didn't go into where the problem was occurring with this officer shooting an African-American male. And it was crazy because he was in a predominant Caucasian neighborhood when he was broadcasting. I'm going to play the broadcast. I just want to say that now Donald Trump finally realized that he needs African American votes and people of color votes, and that's Hispanics. That's people who you're trying to keep them from coming over to America. And it's sad that he want to say, now I want to help the African American people. You have to help people of color as well. And we all know, excuse me again, we all know that he's not trying to help people of color, African Americans. He's not trying to help none of us. We know that he finally realized somebody might be talked to his stupid behind and told him, hey, you can't get elected without the people of color vote. You can have these Caucasian over here who want their American white again, who want slavery again. You can have them over here, but you can't become president without these people. So let's start lying. You have not present, and I have told people several times, if you're a Donna supporter, please let me know a policy that he have presented. Show me a policy that he have presented. Show me. I even gave out a number, 314-741-9851. You show me. Matter of fact, send it to my email, what I gave out. Show me a policy. Tell me about the policy. Tell me the section of that policy. Tell me a section of that policy. I want to know, because he doesn't have a policy. You can support him all day, because the only thing you support him for is because he's saying that he wants a white society again. You are snakes. You laugh in African American faces, but in behind there, you're going straight to this man and supporting him because he said he want to make America white again. It's not great. We know what it's all about. It's make America white again. We're not stupid. When I was driving and going to Georgia, because all my family's in Georgia. Georgia's a big place, so I don't even have to worry about my family. My family, I can name some of my families, and you could go up front of them and think you bad. We don't play that. I have family in Florida that I went on my vacation. And while I was driving in Georgia, a big old sign. Now, I know they spent a lot of money putting these signs up. Trump, please make America right again. I saw these signs. And I'm looking up and I'm like, my God, you can't get no ignorant than that. You want to make America white again? Matter of fact, carry your ass back to Europe. You always telling us to go back to Africa. Carry your ass back to Europe if you want to make America white again. Because I'd be damned if you think that we're going to become slaves again. You're ignorant if you think that. It's always this man. Let me play the, I want you guys to listen what he have said in the most whitest community in Milwaukee. And he's trying to get the African American votes. Dude, you really think we're dumb? We don't even want Hillary. But we'd rather have Hillary than you. You racist son of a gun. But I want to play this.
I'm asking for the vote of every African American citizen struggling in our country today who wants a different and much better future. It's time for our society to address some honest and very, very difficult truths. The Democratic Party has failed and betrayed the African American community. Democratic crime policies, education policies, and economic policies have produced only more crime, more broken homes, and more poverty. Thank you. Let us look at the situation right here in Milwaukee, a city run by Democrats for decade after decade. Last year, killings in this city increased by 69%. Plus another 600.
Now, I'm going to stop right there because I've been hearing a lot of people saying the Democrat. I'm a Democrat. And I've been hearing a lot of people saying the Democrat haven't been doing nothing. The Democrat is running this and stuff. Let's get the truth out here. The two houses are ran by Republicans. Don't sit up here and tell me these bull crap lies. That's why Obama couldn't get nothing passed, is because the Republicans wouldn't allow it to pass. So, people, if you believe the hype when they say the Democrat been here, the Democrat been doing this, the Democrat been doing that, the Democrat didn't. No. The Republicans running the House. Now, the reason why I say the Republicans running the two houses, nothing cannot pass without a vote. Just like Donald Trump saying, I'm going to build a wall. He can't build a wall without the two houses agreeing. So when you guys sit up here and say, yay, go Donald Trump, I believe you. And he's a businessman. You're rooting for a businessman, by the way, who filed bankruptcy. They don't say 7 times because he filed 7 times. He filed bankruptcy 4 times because he didn't want to give people money back. It's little business owners who lost in that deal. And I usually don't address people on here because they say crazy stuff. But I think someone just said about Obamacare. Now you want to get challenged, and I'm gonna challenge you. Maybe the person left because they said something about challenge. Anyway, Obamacare. When Obama introduced Obamacare, Obama didn't want anyone to pay for their medicine at all. No copay, no nothing. See, people, you need to get in policy. You need to start paying attention to policy. Don't sit up there and say, Obama did this and Obama did that. No, your Republicans did that. The two houses did that. Obama said, I want to have free health care. And this people just want to blame everything on Obama. But guess what? The Republicans say no. We're going to put this stipulations in this policy for Obamacare so people can pay. And if they don't pay, they get penalized. See, so you need to go back and start paying attention to what happened. Obama wanted us to have free health care. He wanted us to have free, F-R-E-E. The Republicans of the House, the two House, said no, they're not going to have free health care. Why? Because they're a 1%er. They automatic in that, as long as they're in that White House, even after the White House, they're automatic going to get free health care. Automatic going to get free health care. They don't have to pay anything. They automatic make money and they get free health care. The doctors are right there beside them. So they the one put that stipulation in that policy so we have to pay or we get penalized. So stop blaming Obama. Stop learning about things before you sit up there and talk about Obamacare and blame Obama. People, you need to learn the policies. You're sitting up here, oh, I'm blaming Obama on this. I'm going to blame Obama on this. I'm going to blame Obama on this. And most of them are Caucasians who blaming them. But guess what? It's your people who hitting you real hard. It's your people in that White House. It's the people of the Republican Party that is one causing all your hurt. Obama cannot pass every policy that Obama put out. And it's sad that he's leaving. Every policy that he had put out, he had to veto it or he had to do an executive order. These people wouldn't allow not one policy, but you blame Obama. You blame Obama. Stop blaming this African in America. Stop blaming him for these policies. If we could have him for life, we would love to have. I know I would. Because He was a janitor, and I hate saying this, people. I want to talk about Trump, but I'm tired of people because someone said something about Obamacare, and I know they left, and I want to put it in their face. You don't know about policy. All you see is what you see on that news. I stopped watching news long time ago. You know why? Because they put propaganda out about us. They put propaganda out and say that we're dumb. Most of the stuff is made in America by Africans. So don't give me that hype and tell me that I'm a thug. I am dumb. I'm not intelligent at all. While I'm on speaker.com, I'm letting you people know on my speaker.com, talking to the people on Periscope. Because I saw someone said something about Obamacare, and I sometimes it gets to me when people don't know about the policies, when people don't know about what's going on in the White House, and they don't pay attention. And then they start believing the hype. And I put this broadcast and I show the recording how most Caucasians think that we are thugs. We are not thugs. We are very highly intelligent people. Most of the stuff that you have in your household are made by us. We are highly educated. I'm getting my doctorate in law. You think that I'm here and I'm just this thug? I work every day. I'm a single female. I would not allow anybody to dismiss or anybody to deter me of what I want. I have my own house. 3-bedroom and finished basement. Paid off my car. Have 3 banking accounts. Work at, everybody know if they pay attention, I work at a highly place that I make pretty good money. Work for the government. But then again, people sit here and say that African Americans are thugs and they have nothing going on. I'm single today. You know why I'm singled? Because I will not allow a woman that everybody know I'm a lesbian. I will not allow a woman to come in my house or into my spirit if she do not have or think like me. So I will stay single until that woman come along. That's how the old African proverb thought. They thought that, listen, when you bring somebody in your spirit, you get their spirit and they get your spirit. So at the end of the day, I make sure that their spirit combines with my spirit. And you will understand what I'm saying. Because people know I don't believe in that Christianity religion. I don't believe in that. And no, I'm not an atheist. I believe in the Most High. But I do not believe in how they use Christianity to control my people. So what I'm saying is, when I have somebody to come in and have my spirit and their spirit mixed together, they're going to be productive. They're going to have almost not even near the same thing that I have. But they're going to have something. I'm not going to have a woman to come in my life, in my dome, my spirit, and just bring it down. Because I'm not going to have that at all. I want you to know that. But as I was, thank you, my brother. I mean, and people don't understand. And I was thanking my brother on here on Periscope because he feels the same way I feel. We are gay people and we just don't allow people to just come in. But let's talk about this. They was looking at Stanford Stanford is allowing, not Stanford, was it Stanford? I think it was Stanford. One of the African American college are allowing transgenders to come in their area. And I'm like, it's about time, because you know what? I'm going to get on. You know what? Forget about Trump. I'm going to get on this situation. Us as African American, we are more judgmental than anything that I can think of. And I ask this question all the time. As African Americans, so judgmental, especially African American men, they judge as calling people out of their name if they're gay. And they want to gay bash every day. Now, I ask this question all the time. Is it because we have been judged by the color of our skin every day that we will judge people? Is that the reason why us as African Americans always judging? If that's the case, you need to stop it. Stop judging us as African American as if they're gay, they're gay. I'm a lesbian. If I don't want you, I don't want you. If my brother don't want you, and as African American women, if he doesn't want an African American woman, don't judge him. We need to stop judging. We need to love one another and unite. This is why these Caucasians can come in and get us away from each other, and we won't unite, divide us. It's because we're so much judging one another. We need to stop judging. We need to unite, people. If we don't unite, we're going to fall all the time. It's divide and conquer. If you people and my ass and everybody on here continue to allow these people to get in our head and preach this propaganda every day, that we're gonna fall every time we get it. So I'm telling you, and people know me who follows me on Periscope and on myspeaker.com. They know I don't hold nothing back. We seeing problems now in Milwaukee. Cops are killing us left and right, and we're still judging. We're still going against each other. We're still doing this. We need to stop. We need to unite. One of the guy's brothers spoke, and I was watching it on World Star, and he spoke such words that they never expect that from him. And he said something that I put it on my Twitter and I put it on my Facebook, and I said this. I told everybody. I said, you know, this African American brother is telling the truth. They are allowing us, that I could put up here. Hold on. They're allowing us to get a gun permit. They're allowing us to get this gun permit. I have my gun permit and carry my gun all the time. But they're allowing us to get this. You know what I'm saying? They're allowing us. And when we have these things, you know what? We tell them that we have our permit, just like Castle, and they shot him dead. They don't think that we should. And people read up on your NRA. Read up on your NRA. NRA is the most racist place of all. That I haven't joined NRA. I joined AAG. It's an African American, just like NRA. It's for African Americans as well. NAG, one of it, it's for African Americans that I joined myself. That I want you guys to go and join that as African American. Let me make sure. Let me go back and make sure this is the right symbol that I am saying. Because I would not dare join NRA. Type this in here. And make sure that I'm saying, I think it's it's NAAGA. NAAGA. That is for African Americans who own their own guns and have gun permits. So NAAG, National African Americans Gun Association. So go and join that. Because if you read up about NRA, you will notice NRA, if just go back on the history of NRA, they're a gun association to prevent African Americans to get permits. That's why NRA didn't speak up on a lot of things, what is going on where cops are killing African Americans, especially who have permits. So I want you guys to look that up and see how prejudiced NRA is. But I do want to say happy birthday to Marcus Garvey. I know he's dead, but a lot of people don't know too much about Marcus Garvey. So I'll get into about Marcus Garvey. He was a nationalist. He was a Jamaican who was fighting for freedom for African Americans. He was a person who tried to get African Americans to unite and come together. He moved to London and he tried to get African Americans to unite in London. And once he did that, he died in London, but he tried his best to get us to come together. And the same thing, that's what I believe. I believe that we need to come together. I believe that we need to learn how to work together. I believe that we need to we really need to learn the laws. We really do. So much propaganda they're preaching out here. We need to really learn the laws so we can use their laws against them. Because a lot of people don't understand that you not use it. When you do violence, I'm trying to get it all together. When you do violence to people, and I have preached it several times. When you do violence to people, this is where violence comes from. We receive the violence. We learned the violence. Our ancestors learned the violence from Caucasians, European, Spaniards. We wasn't violent people. You understand? Because if we were, the Caucasian would have never had the chance when they went over to Africa. They would have killed them. But we're not. So, I want you to understand that we need to get our butts up and stop doing this violence. Black Lives Matter, stop doing the violence. Don't do the violence. Learn the laws. Once you learn the laws, that's when you use the laws against them. They put these laws in there and they can't even go against their own laws. People are not wise and they are not looking that the laws that they put forth, their forefather put forth, you use those laws, you gain everything. You gain the power. You gain the control. See, that's the problem right now, what's going on. Caucasians do not want to release the power. So now they're rooting for the police that's killing us off. Hell, they're rooting for us to kill each other off. But they say that we do genocide. They don't, I expose them all the time on Facebook. I have videos showing how they're violent and they kill each other. See, they don't preach that and tell you that if you're around each other, they wind up killing each other. It's white on white crime just as much as Asian on Asian crime, just as much black on black crime, just as much Hispanic on Hispanic crime. But they put the propaganda out and say, we kill each other more. We live around each other. Just like white people live around each other. Just like Asian people live around each other. They killed each other. So when I hear them say, oh, black people killing black people, white people killing white people, I expose them all the time. Violence is always on there. I expose them on my Facebook. I showed them. And I put there, expose. So they're no different from us. But the one thing they are different, they are volatile. So when you start doing violence back to them, they expect that. They want that. They don't want you to gain knowledge and use their laws against them. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? They don't want you to use their laws. They want you to do violence because they're used to violence. I want you to get that in your head. They used to violence. But they're not used to you using the book on them. Now I'm going to tell you how devastating that is. Because in the old days, they put out, let me tell you, they put out laws to stop our ancestors from learning. Even in, that's why I don't like too much of religions. Even in the Catholics was killing people. The Catholics put out laws that they couldn't teach African Americans. See, you need to learn your history before you learn your present and your future. I gave out 3 books before, and I wonder if any of you guys read these books. I gave them out a long time ago. It's almost a year now. The Grand Chessboard, the Great Hope, and the other one was Manifest Destiny. Hell, I even gave you out a little pamphlet like this to read the U.S. Constitution. Anybody have read that yet? No, nobody. But I hope you guys learn about your history. I hope you guys start learning about the policy. I hope you guys start reading about the policy. I hope you guys start learning and stop blaming people. Stop doing it. Let me tell you about North Carolina. Let's go on North Carolina. I'm going to North Carolina. North Carolina is German. Anybody know about German? They're trying to suppress the votes. The Republicans trying to suppress the votes in North Carolina. I'm telling you. They're still trying to suppress it. And if it's in North Carolina, it's going to be other places. So you guys need to start reading. Start learning. Start asking yourself, why is this happening? Start investigating. So Donald Trump now realized that he needs the black votes, the people of color votes. He needs these people votes. So now he's going to lie. Don't lie. Go ahead. Say what you want to say. Say what you have been saying. You want America white again. It's not great. We know, if you're smart enough, you know what great means. They want their country back, they say. That it is not their country. This is Native American country. But they want a country back. They want to be white again. So tell me, people, what do you think going to happen to African Americans or people of color? You think you're going to have slaves again? You think you're going to try to send us back to Africa and we are Americans? I have to look this way. Because if you really think that, then you're not intelligent at all. If you guys who want to be racist, you go right ahead on. But what are you going to do when he doesn't win the presidential election? Are you going to crawl back under your rocks? Because most of us have seen your faces. What are you going to do? Sit here and say, damn, we almost had America white. We almost. What are you going to do? Crawl, when you see some African in America, what are you going to say to him? Hey, my friend, you going to go back to that fake shit? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? There's questions remain to be answered. Because you crawl out of this rock because you saw Trump and you thought, oh yeah, we vote for Trump, we're going to get him in there. He can't get in there. Guess what? The polls show that he's dropping. The percentage is dropping constantly. Constantly. It's just gradually dropping. Just dropping. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You don't know what you're going to do, right? You're just hoping he's going to get in there. He can't get in there without Hispanic votes, without African American votes, without Asian votes. The same people he want to put behind the wall. You can't get them in there. But so you're going to try the slick crap? You're going to try to suppress the votes? Seem like that's what games you're trying to play, Republicans. And don't try to feed me that crap again. When you sit up here and say the Democrat control almost everything. No, they don't. They control the House. They've been controlling the House ever since Obama got in there. The Democrat had it for a minute and then they voted the Republicans back over again. The people. And that's why I tell people, go to your general votes and vote, people. Stop allowing these Republicans to get in there and they would not allow the president to do nothing. Obama couldn't do nothing. He did a hell of a lot by executive and veto. If I was him right now, we know that it's coming to the end of his term. I'll veto everything what the Republicans put out. You see, they're trying to they're not even allowing this man to put out a justice in the Supreme Court. We already got all white people in there. Oh, you think I'm going to say Clarence Thomas is African? That man is so white, it don't make no sense. Don't sell me a dream and think I'm gonna love that dream. He's white as day. He barely say something. He's a yes sir, master. That's what Clarence Thomas is. We have more people of a different ethnicity saying, no, we're not going to have that, then he does. He don't say nothing. I don't know why he's there. I can imagine Thurgood Marshall's turning over his grave. Like, why you have that person there who of color? He represent no one. No one at all. You can see he's plainly saying that he cares. And it crazy. I was watching Anita Hill movie the other day where Kerry Washington was playing. It was a great movie. And I remember some of those days when they was interviewing her. So, and it's crazy that they had so many they had two African Americans that was going to stand up, and they allowed Anita Hill, but they wouldn't allow the other African American to come up. And the reason why they wouldn't allow it is because they know he was a yes sir and no man person, and they just wanted him in there. That's why Bush chose him. And it's crazy because guess what? Clarence Thomas haven't did anything for African Americans at all. And he forgot where he came from. And I guess you would forget where you come from when you marry a Caucasian. You wouldn't know what... That's the main reason. People ask me all the time, will I date a Caucasian woman? I will not. Plain and simple. I will not. Because she know nothing of my struggle. And I wouldn't allow her to reap the benefit. I will allow my sister to reap the benefits of what I have. Sister of color, African American, or Hispanic. So, as I was talking about Clarence Thomas, he's such a joke. Now, the Republicans are going to wait till Obama is gone. And whoever come in, hopefully, I don't like Hillary, but I'm going to vote for Hillary and not tell anybody. I don't like her because her husband did some hell of a funky stuff put out in the policy. But I'd rather have Hillary than have Trump. Come on. I'd rather have Hillary anytime than have Trump. Trump is so much against people of color, he doesn't even care about people of color. And I'll be damned, I'll put another Ku Klux Klansman in the White House. So, it's up to anybody else. I don't care who you vote for. I'm just saying who I will. As Clarence Thomas, good luck on that. We might have another justice that... Who cares? We might have another justice that be like Clarence Thomas, don't speak or nothing. But I'm all by people for black. I have always been black power. I always will be. I will not submit, and I don't care who is listening. I will not submit to ignorance. I will not submit to racism. I will not allow that to come forth towards me. If you come towards me with that racism, be prepared. Because I don't tolerate that. I don't care anything about what people have to say. All I know is my ancestors built almost everything in America. Made everything in America. If it wasn't for our ancestors, you wouldn't have half of the stuff what you have. So, that being said, I enjoyed my vacation. And the first day back is today. I'm headed back to work. You can see my horse. I heard a horse in my voice. So far as I had a great time visiting my family. Family is the foundation of everything. I tell people that all the time. If you don't go and figure out who is your family, you have to know, because they build your foundation. Africans, when they was here, they made sure that they tried to make sure that the family stayed together. When they was in Africa, they stayed together. So I know my mom's side, and I know my father's side. And I go and visit. Everybody know I was raised up in a 2-parent household. And I am blessed on that. I am happy that I was raised up in a 2-parent household. Not too many people are blessed on that part. It's good to have a 2-parent household. I tell anybody that. But they put out this propaganda that a lot of African Americans don't have 2-parent household at all. They love saying that. They put out propaganda that African American men are not good men and they are not there for their kids. They have a statistic now that they show there are more there. There are more there than the Caucasians are. So they can say all that and try to put propaganda out and say that we don't do that or we are not this and we're not that. That's why I stopped watching the media. Because if you continue, and a lot of Caucasians watch media, if you continue to watch the media, it would tell you lies. Stop watching the media. Stop believing that I said it before. I said it again. Stop watching the media. It will tell you so much lies about people of color. I said it at the beginning of my broadcast. I say it now because I'm going to wind up leaving. We'll soon play my music about Black Power. I just want you guys to know that African Americans do not live in a hut. Africans do not live in a hut. African Americans have their own. They're not thugs. And you know what? I don't care if you don't accept me, but you will respect me. I don't care. You don't ever have to love me. Never. But you will respect me. Trust me. Have a good day.